Hey everyone, welcome back to Bytesector. I know it's been a long time. It's Thursday, June 4th, 2020, and I apologize. We took a hiatus, we walked away, we needed to re-strategize, reformulate our approach, and we're back. Starting June 1st, 2020, we're back with a new vigor, a new enthusiasm, and we will be back with regular posts. So, as you can see, it's time to get on with the news. As you may have noticed, quarantine is not over, and I joined the millions of men across the world who grew a quarantine beard. Because I could. No other reason. But for the rest of you, no economic reopening changes the fact that COVID-19 is still around and a second wave is almost guaranteed. Yesterday, the organizers of CES announced that CES 2021 is not only going to proceed as planned, but it's going to be in person like it is every year. I feel like somehow the organizers of CES are either in denial or they believe that COVID-19 is just going to magically disappear in the next 7 months. I mean, not a very realistic hope, and with everybody saying a vaccine and herd immunity is more than 7 months away, 1 to 2 years minimum, bringing tens of thousands of people together from around the world just seems like a reckless and petri dish kind of approach. Attention looters in the US. If you were one of the lucky ones to have grabbed a brand new iPhone out of a broken into Apple store, I'm sure you've already noticed it's disabled. And there's probably a message on it like this one that says, you're being tracked by Apple and they're going to alert the authorities. Good luck with that. In case you also missed it, Sony was supposed to have the PlayStation 5 launch event today. It was supposed to be an unveiling of all the details and nuances, every little juicy bit that every gamer out there has been waiting for. And due to the current geopolitical situation across the globe, frankly, Sony did the right thing. And we called it out on our Twitter and said, congratulations, Sony, but they have canceled today's event because the world needs to be focused on something else, something much more important. So thank you, Sony. For anyone stuck in a hole or anybody who just has been completely distracted and consumed by the current events, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, Command & Conquer Remastered goes live and becomes playable. It's been available for preload since Monday. We preloaded it Tuesday. We're ready. We're one of the biggest CNC fans around, and I cannot wait to launch that game and just relive a bit of nostalgia. I mean, I played the original Command & Conquer, I played the original Red Alert, I have them in my Origin library, not that they actually work on Windows 10, and not that Origin works on Windows XP, but they're still there. Friday evening is going to be a complete wash, so don't expect to hear from me. What do you think? It's the new Android TV, or maybe that's Google TV. I haven't quite decided yet, because Google seems to be Googleifying everything these days. So with the radical redesign of the interface for Android TV, this might be rebranded Google TV. I think it looks snazzy. It's going to be complemented by a brand new Google TV dongle. It's like an oversized Chromecast Ultra in the shape of an oval, and it comes with a remote. We'll see how well it works out. Second last announcement for you guys. We are live on Patreon. That's right. We have launched our presence on Patreon with a few goals in mind, but first and foremost, so that you guys can show your support for Bytesector, and so that we can take that support and turn it into purchasing products for review while we're still small and underprivileged in the review community. We don't have 10 million followers, and companies aren't banging down our door to hand us products to review. So what we plan to do is take your funds, we're going to pool them up, go out and buy relevant new release products, review them, and then in the spirit of giving, we're going to do giveaways on our Patreon page so that, you know what, your money, hopefully, if you're one of the lucky ones, comes back to you. But we believe in giving back as much as possible. So if you don't mind, the link is in the description below. Patreon is the platform. Become a patron, show your support. At the lowest tier, you're going to get our daily commentary, thought of the day. Middle tier, you're going to get exclusive early access to all of our content, be that reviews, weekly bytes, etc. And at the top tier, you're going to get exclusive behind-the-scenes footage, uncut, unedited, the raw deal. There will eventually be a higher tier. We haven't quite ironed out what that's going to be yet, though. Last thing for today. We're not a political platform, and we're never going to aspire to be a political platform. But there's a lot wrong with the world today, and a lot wrong with the people in it. We don't agree with injustice, and we don't agree with inequality. We believe that people should be able to look up to their leaders, and that those leaders, no matter what position they hold in society, will show moral fortitude, stand up for what is right, and strike down what is wrong. There are a lot of people using the current turmoil for their own gain, from looters to politicians to anarchists. We can no longer sit back and let the injustice of crimes against humanity, no matter where they are in the world, go unnoticed and unpunished. I recently read a quote that really resonated and I feel applies more than ever to this situation and today. I'm going to read it to you and leave it as my parting thought. If you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen to stand on the side of the oppressors. That quote comes to us from Archbishop Desmond Tutu. Thank you. Have a good day.